What's going on, y'all? I am Stevie Zenith from Rich from Anywhere, and we got a really, really special podcast for you today. Um, this is how I mean, we've been talking about this for a few months now, but me and Plex have really been trying to hone in on, some of our superstar students, some of the people that we rock with, that we've been doing ads with and teaching the strategy to show y'all that, when you really learn the strategy, a whole lot of things are possible. You feel me? So with that being said, we're starting a new series and it's called the RFA Boss Student Rock Star of the Month. You feel me? And there's a lot of dope people under our tutelage that are doing amazing things. So in this particular episode, I want to introduce you to somebody that we've been rocking with. Actually, we met him when we were on tour in New York City. Met him at Cato Sound Advice Tour. He's one of the people that actually came up to us, chopped it up with us, then hit us up a few months later, like, yo, I'm about to release some things. And I'd really like to learn more about how y'all do things and how y'all get things going. So let me fast forward that. That was 3 months ago. So now to date, all right, this man released the music videos, gotten 193,000 video views, 792 actual engagements, 492 comments, 371 shares. That's just a few of the statistics, but there's a whole lot more going on in this man's world. So I just want to bring to the forefront the homie, Frank Diezal. What's good, brother?
What up? What up? What's good, baby?
Man,
What's poppin'?
Shoot, bro. It's a pleasure to have you, man. Thanks for jumping on with us today, man. Frank, I mean, tell people a little bit about your background and where you come from, how you started rapping.
It's a long story, man, but I started rapping fucking way back in high school, which is seeming like fucking ages ago right now. But for anybody who's asking themselves the question, is it too late to start music? The answer is probably no, right? But I started way back in high school, man. And I started when Eminem came out. And at the time, when I first heard Eminem, I was like, oh shit, like white people can rap, man. and at the time the question was like, could white people jump? Could white people rap? So when I heard Eminem, I was like, yo, let me try this shit. So I started rapping way back then, man, putting it together.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Yo, so I just wanted to take some time out real quick to tell you about our exclusive RFA community, all right? Now, in this community, it is nothing like the YouTube channel that you're watching right now. It is literally exclusive. You won't find this information anywhere else on the internet, all right? You're gonna be getting access to exclusive interviews, exclusive marketing strategies, exclusive trainings that we're not dropping anywhere else. And on top of that, you're gonna be getting access to exclusive giveaways, y'all. Yes, that's right, exclusive giveaways. RFA is very generous, all right? And you're gonna start to see that more and more as the days, months, and things like that go by, all right? So what I want you to do, if you want access to this exclusive community, text RFA to 31996. That's RFA to 31996 to join our exclusive community. There's nothing like it on the net. We'll see y'all soon. Peace. That's dope, man. That's dope. So, honestly, like, I ain't gonna lie, Eminem really opened up the door to other talented races that can actually spit, or that had the talent within them and didn't know it. Eminem definitely opened the door for that. He's definitely one of the GOATs of the game as well. Shout out to Eminem. Shout out to Eminem.
Facts, definitely, yeah.
But that's cool, man. That's really cool. So tell me a little bit about this, man. What were your struggles like coming up before you linked with us, before you linked with RFA? Had you tried to run ads before for your music? Talk about what you tried to do and some of the things that you went through before actually meeting with us.
Actually come from a background. So what happened was I started rapping in high school, and I was into music, and then like, oh man, I needed to fund this music project. So I got into personal training because I was an athlete, football player and shit. So, I was always an athlete. So I'm like, let me start personal training to fund the music thing. And what happened was the music just kind of ended up going on the back burner. So I went and I started my own business, started my own gym in the fitness industry. So I was doing that for a long time. And then I was like, man, like, I got to get to this music. So I came back to the music. I left the fitness thing behind, but I had experience and background in marketing before coming to you guys. But what I didn't have was the experience and the knowledge like in the music industry, right? So basically what you guys did was put me on to the specifics of how is Frank Diezal, the rapper, gonna target the appropriate fans for me and bring them into my world. So, you know, when I met you guys, we started working together. That's what I discovered. How do I specifically take the knowledge I already had, you know, branding and the business aspects, and put it towards my music, put it towards my brand as an artist, as a rapper.
Mm, that's dope. That's dope. And that's the thing, man. Like, and for those of y'all out here listening, you know, even if you have marketing experience, there's a specific strategy that you need to implement being a creative, being a music artist. You know, there's a specific strategy that you have to be able to identify in order to truly find your fans. So, you know, within our course and within our tutelage, our mentorship, those are the type of things that we teach. Because here's the thing, you could have the dopest music in the world, but if you don't know how to attract your fans, if you don't know how to reach new fans, then you pretty much going to be singing to your best friends, to your homies that are like, yo, you dope, put my homie on. You feel me?
If you're lucky, most people are getting angry about their friends not supporting them. So
That's
if you're
facts
lucky,
though.
yeah.
That's facts though, man. So, you know, honestly, that's like really, really, really important. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it, brother. So talk to me about how these Facebook and Instagram ads, talk to me about how they've actually helped your brand once we started implementing the strategy. What have you been seeing on your end?
Yeah, so it's kind of like, you know, you dream about doing music and getting your shit out to, you know, to the people, right? You dream about blowing up. So the fact that, you know, you could put an ad, and it's what like artists got to understand. Like you could do shit the hard way, like the difficult way, and try to hustle and try to grind and try to DM people all day long, your music, jump in the inbox and get your shit in front of people that way. Or you could do shit the easy way and press a button and have the opportunity for your music to go out in front of thousands of people in a short amount of time, right? So when you see that start to happen, and you know, I've been dreaming about, like most artists, I've been dreaming about hip hop and doing my music thing for a long ass time, right? Long ass time. And now I'm finally doing it. So to be able to click a button, like click a fucking button and reach people all over the planet and have them, you know, one, start following you, right? Catch on your music, comment on your, yo, that's dope right there. Watch your video and be like, yo, I fuck with you, is incredible, right? So the Facebook starts to grow, the Instagram starts to grow, and now you're feeling like, oh, this thing is possible, right? It's possible for me to do this, for me to build this brand.
Facts, bro. Facts. That and you know it's funny, because obviously Frank hits us up and lets us know like when things are going on, or I'll let Frank know like, yo, you looking at this ad right now? This ad is going crazy. There's so many people commenting, so many people saying, yo, he's dope. I rock with you. How can we hear more? Like he's getting a lot of that. Inside of his comments, and even in the DMs, he actually told me a funny story. I want him to to tell this story. Talk to me about some of the DMs you've been getting from people since the ads have been running for you.
So the funny thing is this was your idea, right? So this has been being said to me for so long. Like I get it all the time. Like, you know, you look like Vin Diesel, right? So I'll be out, some girls say it to me, or somebody else will say it to, they just stop me, right? So now you come to me and you're like, yo, check this out. Check out this idea. We're gonna put this, you're gonna put up an ad and we're gonna be like, yo, does Vin Diesel got bars, right? So I'm saying to myself, like, oh, do I want to fucking go there, man? Do I want to do it? So I'm like, fuck it, let's run with it. We put this shit out, and it turns out, and you had said this is like the most viral video that you've seen so far, right? So I ran with it. So next thing I know, I got these guys hitting me up, and one's like you know, the first guy hit me up, and he's like a Vin Diesel stunt double, right? So he does stunt work for Vin Diesel. Then another dude hit me up, and he's like a Vin Diesel like stand-in or something like that, right? Like they both know the dude, right? So they're like, yo, your shit is dope. This was up. This was popping. And now we cool. So now they're inviting me out. You know, they want to do videos. They want to, you know, whatever. They want me to come hang out and shit like that. So it's funny, like the opportunity you run into. And another thing, again, like listen to your mentors, right? Like I could have argued against that. I could have been like, nah, I don't really want to do that. Now, here's the whole thing about me. Like, I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. Like I'm cool enough to where I'm like, hey, good idea, Stevie. Let's rock with that, right? A lot of motherfuckers wouldn't do that, right? So I did that, and now, you know, again, it's, you know, it's the most viral thing that you guys have seen so far, just because I was cool enough to take your advice on that. And now there's other opportunities that are coming about just from that one simple idea in marketing and putting up ads, right?
That's crazy, man. And there's even more opportunities. I actually saw the other day somebody hit you talking about they wanted a tour in Asia or something like that. Like I know you've been getting a lot of different DMs from different people. And the cool thing is, like, here's the thing, and this is what we preach to independent artists all the time, is it's not enough to just be a good rapper. Like that just ain't enough. Like you ain't gonna do anything if you're just a dope rapper. Like Frank Diezal is dope. Listen to his music. He's dope, right? But it's going to take more than that to gain people's attention. So when you're running ads initially, you have to create some sort of engaging content that's going to make people comment, like, share, become a part of your world. Because once you got them in your world, then you can start hitting them with the other dope things that you have going on. And that's exactly what Frank Diezal is doing. And that's why he's seen his fan base grow so much. We have a strategy that we're using. We're using Messenger bot marketing right now, and he's gotten 60 subscribers in like a month and a half, maybe 2 months, 60 subscribers to his bot. Now, keep this in mind. Y'all might not think that that's much, but 60 subscribers, that's 60 people that, if you do it right, can spend $100 a year with you, which, I mean, you do the math. I mean, and we're just kind of getting started, right? So for all of those independent artists out there who are looking to make money, it's a process. And we're building with Frank Diezal to the point where he's going to be able to make money from his fans, do tours, do all these cool things, man. Just because he's taken the action, he believed in the process, he trusted the process, y'all. So for anyone watching this video, when you have a strategy in place that works, you can see some really great things from it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? You're probably going to get a bunch of artists hitting you up after we drop this this podcast, man. But
all good, baby. All good. Holla at me.
Yeah, for sure.
Me.
So talk to me. What's your advice to any independent artist that's struggling to run Facebook and Instagram ads properly? What would you tell them?
Fuck with Rich from anywhere. Very, very simple, very straightforward. And this is something I learned again through the process of entrepreneurship is if you want to move faster at the thing that you're trying to do, you go get someone who's smarter than you and has already been successful at doing that thing, and you do what you got to do to get with them, right? And that's either you're going to fucking pay them to hang out with them so you can absorb the information and move quicker, or you got to figure out some other fucking method, right? But paying them is the easiest one to do. But it's very simple, man. Find somebody who knows, who's already doing what you want to do, and go fuck with them. And in my world, that's Rich from anywhere. So I highly recommend that to everybody else.
Much appreciated, brother. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
So obviously, you know, we're not going to take up all of y'all time today, but Frank Diezal, thank you so much for rocking with us. Y'all be sure to rock with Frank Diezal. So talk to people. What's next for you, bro? What you got next coming up? Any releases? Any shows? What you got popping, bro?
So I'm gonna start doing, you know, some live streaming events, right, on a monthly basis. So that's my next goal, is to put that into play. And then promote that through Facebook and Instagram advertising, and getting more people used to that type of show and that type of event. I got another single out called With You. We think it's a pretty dope track that we're going to continue to kind of promote and put out. And that's another thing for artists. Like, sometimes you think you got to make new stuff. You got to make new stuff. And you already got dope stuff that you already put out, you know? So I have something that I was getting in a situation where I wanted to create. And I wasn't given enough time for the dope stuff I had already created to get enough traction. So You should continue to create, no doubt about that. But you should also be thinking about, if you got something that's hot and you really think it's something special, continue to promote that to build your brand. And that brings everybody into the content that you're creating on a consistent basis.
That's dope, bro. You sounding like us right now, bro. You sounding like us. That's how I know you've been absorbing. That's what's up.
No
That's
doubt, no
what's
doubt.
up. Well, yo, Frank, we definitely appreciate you, man. So real quick, talk to the people about where they can find you, where they can follow you. If you want them to hit you up, where can they hit you at, bro?
Look for Frank Diezal, man. Look for Frank Diezal. You're gonna find it on Instagram. You'll find it on YouTube. And we're just building that shit up right now on Facebook. But search Frank Diezal, and that's D-I. This is where it gets a little tricky. D-I-E-Z-A-L, right? So everybody, Diezal spelled with an S. I'm Diezal with a Z. D-I-E-Z-A-L. Search that shit on Facebook, Instagram. I do a lot of fucking shit. Most of my personal conversations and stuff is on Instagram, but you find me in all those other platforms as well.
That's dope. That's dope, brother. And for those that don't know, Frank drops like a new freestyle like twice a week, y'all. So it's very good to hear those bars. He's a dope artist, y'all. Definitely check him out, y'all. Frank Diezal, appreciate you so much. Thank you for jumping on with us, brother. Appreciate that.
Appreciate y'all.
So with that being said, I am Stevie Zenith. This has been the Rich from Anywhere podcast. Peace and love. We out.